Gav, 2-1 defeat this afternoon at Southall in the league. What are your overall thoughts of the game?
Well, first half I think we was a million miles off it, if I'm honest. We ran a marathon this morning before we got out there. We couldn't really get going. We still had a few chances, I felt, to sort of maybe score 1 or 2 goals in the first half. But yeah, overall we felt we were quite lucky to come in at 0-0 because on another day we could have been maybe 3 or 4 down if they created any chances and sort of took the ones they had. But yeah, so all round not very good first half, and then the disappointing thing is we sort of come out second half and yeah, sort of start the same as where we left off the first half, I felt, and then it wasn't until we end up 2-0 down, then they end up sitting off us a little bit, and we start trying to play, and there's no pressure on us, and we scored a second goal, and maybe we could have nicked it at the end, but did we deserve it? No, probably not.
And how do you, I mean, obviously now this week we've got no game against Westfield due to their involvement still in the FA Cups. It's a rare sort of blank week during the week before we go again in the FA Trophy. How does this week sort of shape up as a result of the result this afternoon? Do you look at it a bit differently? Is there areas to work on, or is it just generally lift across the board?
Well, I think that's the best thing that's happened today. We've ended up with no game on Tuesday after watching that, I feel. But we just spoke to him in there that unfortunately we can't do anything about them running around and having a bit of will and desire sometimes, which we lacked today, I thought. We didn't get on any first or second balls. When it was going in our box, they was winning it. When it was going in theirs, they was winning it. And unfortunately, you're not going to win games of football like that. But yeah, that's mostly one of the worst we've been off the ball, I feel. And you know, on the basis of that, we didn't deserve anything. But look, at least we ain't got a game Tuesday. We can get them into Tuesday and Thursday and prepare for Saturday's game.
As a manager, from your personal point of view, is that the most sort of frustrating thing when you have games, rare games like this that we've had over the last year or two, where a performance has come from somewhere that you can't fathom out? You do all the right preparation and everyone's ready for the game. How sort of frustrating is it from your point of view when you have games like this?
It's massively frustrating because we've got all the quality within the team to create and score goals, but unfortunately, if you don't work hard, then you will get beat in games of football, and that's exactly what's happened today. Some of them have got to get used to this travelling away in 2.5 hours, sitting on a coach and minibus or car, I think, as well, and maybe approach these away games in a different manner. But we spoke to him in there about it. It's got to be sort of on themselves a bit to sort of make sure they're prepping themselves the best they can for these games, and because on the basis, the away games, other than the Gloucester one, we have struggled this year so far.
And just finally, looking ahead to Saturday, a chance to put things right again in the FA Trophy, Tavistock are the visitors. How do you see that game shaping up?
Well, it's going to be another... I don't think we have any easy game this year, and especially if we don't run and work hard, then all of a sudden the game becomes a lot more difficult. But when we work hard and we control the ball, which we do in most of the games, then we're going to be all right, I think. So it's just making sure we get that into the players, that the minimum requirement is to run and work hard and come off literally with nothing left in their tank, which some of them today maybe have and some haven't.